Hello everyone, welcome to SFDC Learn and Share YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the Winter 21 release updates. It's a Winter 21 the critical updates to ensure we need to enable the user have access to Aura enabled Apex class methods from profile or permission set level. This updates gives more control over which profile users or guest or portal or community user can access Apex classes which containing Aura enabled method. So this update is automatically activated in this Winter 21 release. Currently, a user does not need the permission to access an Apex class containing an Aura enabled method. So following the secure by default approach, it's now added as a critical update so that a user can access an Aura enabled Apex method only when the user's profile allows access to the Apex class. In Winter 21, it's updated automatically, so activated as a critical update for all the orgs. This critical update enforces user profile restriction for the Apex classes used by Aura component and Lightning Web component. So this is the release notes about the Aura enabled Apex method to provide the access from the profile level and permission set level. So here they provided the instruction. In this demo, I'm showing how we can identify the Aura enabled Apex method and to enable from the profile level. Before deep dive this, let me show you in my demo. This is one of my Apex class controller called account controller. This get account list method, it's enabled Aura enabled. So in this Apex controller, I used in my Lightning Web component. So this is my Lightning Web component. Let me explain in this markup. So in this Lightning Web component HTML, I used that Lightning combo box. Here I list out the 10 account records in the JavaScript. The connected callback, I call the one of the method account list from Apex. Here I call the get account list. So I imported the get account list from the Salesforce Apex scope module, that is the account controller and the get account list method. So this method enabled as a Aura enabled. So from here I get the data, then I iterated and assigned as a label and value, that is a label as a account name and value as a account ID. So whenever we selected any of the account from this Lightning combo box, from the onChange handler, the handle change, I get that account ID using that event.detail.value from this .value attributes, and then another method. So I imported from the Salesforce Apex scoped module from the account controller, the get related contacts. This is the another method from the same Apex class account controller, get related contact. Then here I'm passing the parameter as a account ID. Then here I'm retrieving all the contacts with the related account. So once I selected any of the contacts from the Lightning combo box, then I get the data. Then I am assigning as a attributes in the all contacts. From my HTML markup, I iterated using the for each for the all contacts. Then I displayed the contact name. So this about my Lightning Web component and Apex class. This mainly this Apex class, if you notice, it's enabled the are enabled in my method. So I logged in as a system admin profile. Let me go to the system administrator profile. Then from under the enabled Apex class access, let me go to edit. If you noticed the account controller, so it's not enabled. So if the Apex class is not enabled, which containing the RA enabled, then we may get that error while accessing from Lightning page. So in my Lightning home page, I enabled the Lightning web component, which I showed. Let me try to refresh. If you noticed, I'm not received the account information. Let's try to debug from the inspect. From the console section, I received that error. Let's go to check from my Lightning web component from the JavaScript file. So from the connected callback, the account list from Apex class, the method. So it's coming in the catch block. So it's displayed as a error. Let's try to print the errors. Let me do the JSON stringify. Let's try to deploy. It's deployed. Let's try to refresh again. If you noticed, we are getting that the details about the error information from the message section. It's displayed the proper error information. You do not have the access to the Apex class named account controller. So as I mentioned, as part of the Winter 21, it's a critical updates. So we need to ensure from the profile level, we need to enable the Apex class, which containing the RA enabled Apex class method. So for that, we need to go to the profile, or if we have the permission set, we need to enable the Apex classes. So let me select this and enable the Apex classes. Let me save. Then if I'm refreshing the same page, I'm getting the result. If you noticed, now I'm getting the account list, and accordingly I'm getting the contact also. So based on the account selection. So now I have only one profile my developer are. Let's assume we have the multiple profiles and permission set. So to include or enable the Apex classes, right? So it's really complicated, right? But the Salesforce provided the other approach also. So they provided the one of the package. So if we install the package, let me go to install. I already installed, but I will show you how we can install. Just copy and paste the packaging install package, the ID, and log into your org and simply replace the Lightning page home. So basically the domain name of your, and then packaging install package, which we copied from the Salesforce article. So here it's asking to install either the admin only or install for all user or specific profile. Let's choose as install for admins only. And here you have the option to compile all Apex in the org. It's a default, or only combine only the Apex in the package. If you install any other packages, to validate only for the packages or the entire. So it's a default, we are selecting the all, and I already installed, so that's the reason I'm getting the upgrade button. So simply install. So once the package gets installed, you will get that details in the installed package section. Let me show you here the installed package section. I already installed the or I enabled the scanner. So once you enabled, so we get the one of the permission set called it's the permission set name called RI enabled scanner user. So we need to enable the user. So to assign the user, go to the manage assignment and add the assignment button. Click the add assignment button and add the user. So I added by myself. So once we added, then next step, then simply go to the app called RI enabled the scanner app. So I just copied and I'm replacing here. So after my domain name, then C space RI enabled scanner dot app. From the left side, it's displayed all your Apex class. If you click that Apex class, the account controller, in the right hand side, it's displayed about your Apex class details. Then you can enable from the profile level. So such a way you can enable easy way. Either if you have the permission sets also, you can enable the permission set level as well. So now currently a user does not need the permission to access an Apex class the containing at RI enabled method, but as part of the Winter 21 release, so going forward we need to make sure we need to enable the RI enabled Apex class method from the profile level or permission set level. That's all about this video. I hope this video is really helpful. If so, please don't forget to like, share and add the comments in the video section. We'll see you in the another video. Thanks again.